Seattle. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Choppy. Thanks for joining us here. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. Our starter in this one, number 22. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. Righty delivers. And ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. And now one away. And now it's Austin Hayes. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. They got it for out number 2. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
It's so fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Hard ground ball, base 9.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Up and in, 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Runner on the go. Liner, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And he deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab, John Means. And Siggy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. Going 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Julio Rodriguez. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a ball. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And the pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Mariners lead 1. We played an inning. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
The pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Out front and foul to the left side. And that one cutting but missing down low. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Run scores easily, and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Mountcastle leads off second with nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Almost got him. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. Strike 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's out to center field. And that gets down for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now Jordan Westburg. Ground ball to the right side. Quick feed to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here is Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The pitch. Grounder off the pitcher. Oh, he throws it away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now, Adley Rutschman. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
The pitch. And
Off
that's
the plate,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. And outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in Seattle, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Henderson, in his 2nd season, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year.
That's a ball.
And it's even up.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now that designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
So, man aboard. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Just missed. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well. He was toast after that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 6.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Out to short, Crawford gathers and throws to first, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Sam Haggerty. Means back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. The other way, and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. The new pitcher in the game, Zach Greinke. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 23, Zach Greinke.
line of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Henderson on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting up, the right field.
Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. High fly ball, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The third baseman, number 4.
Here's Josh Rojas. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And it's fouled away. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. And he grounds one back up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. And that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. It's 5-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Left field. Raley makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Urias batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Crawford. Off balance feed. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Orioles 5 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Greinke back to work. And a good eye there. Greinke, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver. Just missed. The Orioles leading by 5 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 outs.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And now it's filled up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
We got full count.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got it by him for the K. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 35,
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singh. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
On the ground. Rojas throws on to first. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Nothing doing this time around for the O's as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco.
0-1.
Hard hit, right side. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's
Yep, that ball
outside.
went out.
And now 2-0. The Orioles leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Rayleigh.
Two outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Luke Rayleigh struck out swinging his first time. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Stanek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the pitch. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Now, designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
And now Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and deep to right field. That one back there and gone. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Stanek, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos getting ready to go. Kicks and deals. Fastball for a strike. One now.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Center field. Rodriguez drifts towards it, and that is that. Orioles add one on the solo homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Sam Haggerty.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Kicks and fires. That's to third. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Haniger hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Just missed.
2-0.
Right-handed reliever. And there's the strike. 1 out, bases empty. And a strike in there. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right through there, got him. 2 out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Ramon Urias. Stanek back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Yo, 1. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Caught in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Made a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Back, gone. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension.
Gregory Santos into the game. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Lifted in the air out to left. And that is that. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Baker.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop,
The pitch.
J.P.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And there's the strike.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Now the catcher,
Mitch Garver up to hit here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
on and missed, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mariners are down in order. They continue to trail 7-0. We go to the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Heston Kjerstad.
Number 13, Heston Kjerstad.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Garver makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there to the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
And there's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run, Jorge Mateo. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
And the pitch. Mateo runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Out to short. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now the center field.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
First and third, 2 away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Mateo, the runner at third. Mountcastle at first, 2 out of the inning. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one ripped left field. Way back there. And it is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Taylor Saucedo. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And first offering is fouled off. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 10-zip. You're dialed into the show. Staying in the game on defense, Heston Kjerstad. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. So now here's the DH, Jorge Polanco. Foul ball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard. And up next for Seattle, Ty France. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And that's down and away. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Urias whips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. That's out number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now it's the second baseman, Sam Haggerty. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one upstairs. The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. Westberg moving under this one. Corrals it. And that's the inning. One left for Seattle. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg.
The lefty fires. That's to third. Knocks it down. He doesn't have a play, and he's on at first.
Now got the left fielder.
And at first, now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game. Ripped, but it curls foul. Saucedo, a 6'4" lefty, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Man at first, one away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now the lefty. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Heston Kjerstad.
Heston Kjerstad now at the plate. Popped out in foul ground first time through. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. Tries to get back and save. That catches the corner.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to first. And he grabs it in foul ground. Two outs. A little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2. Left-hand batter waits. Just misses with that one.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
One hit, 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 10 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And a base hit up the middle.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-1. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And he deals. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Crawford stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The pitch. That one ripped left field. Hayes going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Haniger on second. Rojas over at first with one away. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
0-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That misses the zone, and 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go to the next place, and let's take that series again.
10-zip your final in this one, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 10 runs, 17 hits. No errors. They left 4 runs.